Top 10 best hikes in the world. Number 10, the Overland Track in Tasmania. If you make a long flight down under, add a stop in New Zealand. Overland is a rugged 5 to 7 days, including side trips, surreal landscapes, minimum 62 kilometers. You climb Otter, the highest peak on Tasmania. Reservations needed high season. For Tasmania, the trail is relatively easy, boardwalks instead of mud, but weather is a worry. Pack for cold, wet, windy, miserable weather. Good huts. Tenting is popular too. One highlight is the exotic wildlife, wallabies, echidnas, and possibly quoll and wombat. We saw them all. Definitely poisonous snakes. Overland is our best hike in Australia, but there are many more in Oz if you make the time. Number 9, the Haute route, sometimes called Walker's High Route. Chamonix-Zermatt, Mont Blanc to the Matterhorn. Start in France, walk to Switzerland. Of thousands of great hikes in Europe, this is our favorite. Postcard valleys, lakes, and glaciers, great food, history, and culture. 180 kilometers, 9 to 15 days, you'll see the 14 highest peaks in the Alps. Logistics is easiest if you book huts and hostels. There are too few campgrounds en route. You're certain to see chamois and alpine ibex. Finish your last 2 days on the High Europa route into Zermatt. It includes this awesome suspension bridge. Plan to celebrate in Zermatt when you get there. Number 8, Everest Base Camp. Nepal is fantastic for hikers. Inexpensive, easy logistics, dozens of treks you can do independently. Our best hike is the 3 Passes route. You want at least 3 weeks Kathmandu return, time for acclimatization, time for recommended side trips to high passes and/or the Gokyo Lakes. Add time if you want to climb peaks that don't require permits. Many dread the flight to Lukla. Acclimatize in Namche Bazaar, enjoying colorful Buddhist culture, pleasant lodges, and restaurants. No need to carry a heavy pack. Anyone healthy can make base camp if they have enough time. Trekking in Nepal was near canceled in 2015 due to earthquake and 2020 for COVID. When safe, we highly recommend Nepal. Number 7, the Otter Trail. South Africa is a fantastic hiking destination. Gorgeous Cape Town, the jumping off point for the Garden Route Biosphere Reserve and the Otter Trail. 5 days, 4 nights, lush forests, rugged shorelines, mountain streams, and waterfalls. Swim in rivers and the ocean. Wildlife on land and in the sea, exotic, fragrant vegetation, excellent huts, each offering a braai for barbecue. Biggest challenge? Wading or swimming big rivers. This thief loves to steal your food from the hut. It's popular. Book 12 months ahead. And, though this is the southern tip of Africa, it's got a mild climate. You might think you're in Hawaii. Number 6, Glacier North Circle. The favorite American national park for many hikers is Glacier in Montana. True Rocky Mountain wilderness. Our best hike is the Glacier North Circle. Ideally, you'd include a side trip to Waterton National Park in Canada. You boat or hike to the American border end of the lake. That's 65 miles. A week would be ideal. Big vistas above the tree line. Best wildflowers we've ever seen. Plenty of wildlife. In fact, the mountain goats might force you off the trail. There's a good chance you'll see bear, possibly grizzly. Tenting only, and you'll be carrying a heavy pack as it's not easy to resupply. There are many more trail options, all good. You'll never forget your time in Glacier National Park. Number 5, Sunshine Meadows to Mount Assiniboine. Of all epic adventures in the Canadian Rockies, Assiniboine is our best hike. Calgary, the closest airport. Glorious Banff, the jumping off point. Watch for elk. Get above the tree line to lovely alpine meadows by bus or tram and start towards Assiniboine. Every step fantastic. Our route could be done in 3 days, but you'll want at least double that, as best of the best is day hiking from Assiniboine Lodge. You want the big vista from the nub. You can stay at the lodge, tent, or book a cabin. Mule deer tend to hang about. There's a tempting option to heli hike, or send your heavy pack out by chopper, then walk out via Wonder Pass to Mount Shark Trailhead. If ever in Banff, don't miss the Matterhorn of the Rockies. Number 4, the Ausangate Circuit. Is this really the best hike in Peru? We think so. Fly to wonderful Cusco, festivals and colorful local culture, train or hike to Machu Picchu while acclimatizing, then bus to Ausangate, a destination recently popular for nearby Rainbow Mountains. Circuit the massif with hot springs at start and finish, llamas and thousands of alpacas. Serious high altitude, 4 passes above 4,700 meters. If you want more, add trekking peaks above 5,500 meters. High season, it's sunny and cold. Warm layers and sleeping bags essential. You can do this with a guide or independently. Get there soon, as the secret is out. Number 3, Tongariro Northern Circuit. New Zealand is our #1 hiking destination in the world. Of dozens of wonderful tramps, the circuit is our pick. And it's our favorite volcano hike worldwide. Famed Tongariro Crossing day hike is crowded, but the mob is gone if you tent or hut even one night. Continue 3 to 4 days on the circuit and you'll see few people on the other side of Mount Narurohe. That's Mount Doom to you. Climb it as well as the Tongariro volcano. Boiling mud pools, fumaroles, and craters, emerald lakes, weird and unique volcanic vistas, side trip to Taranaki Falls, winter circuits popular too. If you fly to New Zealand, stay as long as you can. There are plenty more great walks. Number 2, the John Muir Trail in California. Our best hike in the USA, the best section of the Pacific Crest Trail. 3 weeks in John Muir's Range of Light, the Sierra Nevada. It's a hiker's paradise, but permits are super difficult to get, and you'll carry a heavy pack to the next resupply. Fantastic wild camping, fantastic weather, 11 high passes, 213 miles without a road, wonderful Yosemite Valley, astonishing waterfalls, Devil's Post Pile, and you can climb Mount Whitney, the highest peak in the continental USA. The JMT is on every hiker's life list. Number 1, the West Coast Trail on Vancouver Island. Variety, something new around every corner. 5 to 7 days on the rugged, remote left coast of Canada. 75K non-stop photo ops. It's all gorgeous every step, birds and much sea life. Most famous are the ladders, a lot of ladders, and mud, notoriously bad temperate rainforest weather. It's challenging, about 1% of hikers evacuated each year. Easiest progress is the coastline at low tide, but it's slippery. Most feared, the surge channels, but there are inland alternatives. Permits are limited and tough to get, especially for larger groups. A highlight? Chatting with folks from around the world at the beach campfire. Hey, thanks for watching. For more, go to besthike.com, subscribe on YouTube for future videos, and follow on social media. See you down the trail.